So a lot of times in social situations, it's not uncommon for us to be sitting there feeling as though we have nothing to contribute, while also noticing, wow, look at that guy, look at that gal, look at that person. They are able to just effortlessly, it seems, talk to people, lead people, drive the conversation, get what they want, get laughs, be a presence in the room. And we find ourselves thinking, boy, can I be like that? Could I ever be like that? Why do I fail to be like that person? And to be fair, they could simply be faking it, right? We all hear fake it till you make it. A lot of people are faking it, being overly confident, laughing, repeating things that people say. There's all sorts of things we can do, which I'm maybe not quite narcissistic or manipulative enough to really speak on, but suffice it to say that a lot of times people who are doing well socially, they could just be more practiced. They've had more repetitions. It's something they work on, or it's something that comes naturally. The worst thing I think we can do in this moment is to compare ourselves to another person, is to believe that we ought to be like another person. Now, of course, we can admire that person from afar. We can watch as they speak, watch as they lead. Maybe we can even pick up on cues, learn things from them. And in fact, social anxiety, social awkwardness, becoming a more social person is an invitation in life to practice a little bit of trial and error. You know, if you see somebody do something that seems to work, little things like just a touch on the shoulder when you're talking to somebody, laughing at a joke, repeating something somebody says again, take that home, think about it, and then next time you're out, you can try it. This is that trial and error that is a huge part of building a better life. So again, we can admire this person. We can maybe pick up on some of the things they're doing. But the real failing here is to compare ourselves and say, well, I'm not that. I wish I was that. And here's a huge key to being a social person and enjoying yourself socially, getting along with other people, contributing to a social situation, a conversation. It is to be authentic, to be yourself, to find ways to present who you are out onto the situation, to make an impact that is genuine. And so quite frankly, worrying about what somebody else is doing or seeing yourself in comparison to another person, that is a distraction. So now it becomes an issue of focus. Rather than be distracted by what you're not and how this person is just soaring above you, we need to instead focus on how we can, in some small way, express ourselves authentically on this situation. So let's talk about this word focus. Let's think about focus. Next time you're struggling in a group situation, a work meeting, a hangout with friends, could be a public event, a party, a family get-together with people you don't see often, what are you focused on? And if it's someone else or how you're not like someone else, can we flip the script and say, there they are, good for them, but here I am? And maybe use that person to your advantage if you can. Ask that person a question. Simply get on their radar, get into their visual field by nodding, agreeing, laughing. It's up to you ultimately to break the ice in social situations. But let's remember, this is social life we're talking about. You are not alone. Find a way in and try your best to offer something, however small, to the situation. But again, remember, if you notice somebody really succeeding, to compare yourself to them is a great evil that you commit against yourself. Better to use that person to your advantage and see if you can't maybe grab onto their coattails and ride your way into the middle of the room.